everybody, I hope you're all well. Here we are, another week of Pilates plus Physio. You need your mat, your block, your elastic band, and you need your spare mat or towel rolled up into a nice tight roll, which we'll be using in just a minute. So, starting off up in standing, point the feet to the front, knees soft, really lengthen through the hips, open out through the shoulders, tuck in the chin. Imagine that nice bright balloon coming from the back of your head, taking you up towards the ceiling. Just start off gently rolling those shoulders, going backwards, so right up all the way around, back and down. Nice and smooth. Just get the shoulders really moving, get the shoulder blades sliding. Great, okay, keep the shoulders relaxed. Alternate knee lifts. So lifting one heel, then the other, knees going forwards. Once you get in there. Go on. No. So a little bit of balancing, so maybe arms slightly out to the side, alternate knee lifts. So bringing one knee up in front, popping the leg down, other knee up in front. So just watch you're not swaying from side to side. Keep thinking of that balloon taking your head up towards the ceiling. Just nice and smooth, weight onto one foot, knee up in front, weight onto the other foot. Think of just lengthening out through your fingertips. Good. So stay on one leg next time. So stay on one leg. Could bring the arms down. Feel the bottom of your foot on the floor. And then maybe switch feet. So feel the foot, fold the knee up in front. Think of that string coming from your knee, like a little puppet string. Taking the knee up in front. Switch again, back onto the first leg. This time if you're feeling safe, maybe take an arm up, other one up, first arm down, second arm down. Swap legs. Feel your foot on the floor. Knee up. One arm right up. Other one all the way up. First arm down. Second arm down. Back onto the first leg. Knee up in front. This time try turning your head. So looking one way, all the way back round. Looking the other way, all the way back round. Swap feet. Stand tall, push your foot into the ground. Knee up in front. Turn your head one way, coming back. Turn your head the other way, and back. Good. Both feet down, bring your feet close together. Imagine a little tennis ball tucked in underneath your ankles, and just go right up onto your tiptoes. Keep the ankles in, hold there, and down. And again, right up onto the toes, keep your ankles in. Could do thumbs up, arms out to the side, all the way up to the ceiling. Arms all the way down, heels down. And again, right up onto your toes, keep the ankles in, float the arms out to the sides, all the way up, all the way down, and heels down. And just one more. Heels up, arms out to the sides, arms down, heels down. Great, feet a little bit wider apart, just do some roll downs. So tuck in the chin, pull your tummy in, roll down as if you were going to touch your toes. Just go as far as you're happy. Let your head dangle, let the arms dangle. Suck in the tummy, tuck your bottom underneath, unfurl all the way back up. Great. And again, chin down onto your chest, roll down, roll down, roll down. Let the arms dangle, let the head dangle. Scoop in the tummy, unfurl all the way back up. And one more. Chin on your chest, roll down. Draw in the tummy, unfurl right the way back up again. Fantastic. Okay, then you want to come down and lie on your roll. So, the roll goes lengthways underneath you. You want your bottom right at the end of it. So you want to make sure your bottom is on the roll. Lie so that's going all the way up your back. Probably need your head on your brick. And when you reach your hand over the top of your shoulders, you just want to be able to touch the top of the roll between your shoulder blades. And obviously you've got a really long one, it could come right up underneath your head. So the only bit of your body really touching it is right up the middle of your back. So the aim is that you're having to balance on the roll a little bit. So you're just getting those deep core muscles switching on and working just at a low level. So you don't want to be working too hard on the roll. So bring the feet fairly close together and feet fairly close into your bottom. If you're feeling steady, if you're feeling very wobbly, obviously take the feet a little bit wider or move them away from your bottom. Just gentle breathing, so just either rest your hands on your upper tummy, so find your ribs, just come down below them. Gentle breathing into the tummy. Okay, take both arms up towards the ceiling, maybe palms facing each other. Just reach up with one arm and release, reach up with the other arm and release. So just nice and smooth, reaching towards the roof. Just think about the back of your knees, watch you're not gripping like mad with the back of your knees. Okay, keep the arms up there. And just take one arm back over the top of your head towards the floor. Don't worry if you don't get to the floor, because obviously you're now a couple of inches off the floor, so the shoulders are going to have to go quite a long way back to actually get all the way to the ground. Alternate arms going back over. See if you can feel anything going on through your lower tummy, like it's gently dropping in, and just keep that dropped feeling as you bring the arm up. So one arm going back, tummy gently in, come back up. One arm going back, tummy gently in and back up. Next time, both arms going back. So again, just lengthening and reaching. Both arms back, draw in the tummy, pull back up. Both arms back, tummy gently in and pull back up. And again, both arms back, tummy gently in and back up. Okay, and going with one arm going out to the side and back up. So if it's still pretty easy, maybe bring your feet a little closer together. Just watch that you're not actually squeezing your knees together. So think of just a little gap between your knees. One arm out to the side and then the other one. Think of really lengthening and reaching out through the arms there. Okay, one arm back, one arm sideways. Remember, you can do all this off the roll if you're not happy lying on the roll. One arm back, one arm sideways. See, you've got a foam roller or something, you can lie on that, make life really difficult. One arm back, one arm sideways. Great, okay. Either pop your arms down on the mat or fold them across your tummy. Elbows off the ground makes it harder. Slide one leg down the mat and draw it back up. Slide the other leg down. So you're thinking of your pelvis staying level. So if you find that you've got your arms off the floor and as you slide the leg down the whole pelvis wobbles, then drop back a level, make it a little bit easier for yourself. Maybe have the hands resting lightly on the floor. Just watch you're not pushing like mad into the floor with your arms. And it's often that switching from one side to the other that's a little bit tricky. So slide one leg down, toes up, press out through the heel, draw that leg back up, slide the other leg down, and come back up. Okay, it's time to try folding a knee up. So think of bending at the hip, your knee stays at about the same angle. Pop the leg down, float the other leg up. Just nice and smooth. Think of it sort of coming straight up, you know, towards your shoulder. So watch you not letting it creep across the middle. Alternate legs. So you're just getting that nice hip bend, sort of clean hip bending. Okay, and then next time maybe drop a knee out to the side and back up. And the other side. So if you thought of a little torch beam or something coming from your belly button up onto the ceiling, that's then pointing directly at the roof, regardless of what you do with your arms and your legs. Keep breathing, just normal breaths. That's good. Okay. How about both arms up towards the ceiling? Diagonal arm and leg. So right arm going back to the floor, left arm down beside you, slide the left leg down the mat. Left arm and right leg. And back up. Right arm and left leg. Left arm and right leg. Next time, how about same arm and leg? So left arm, left leg. Right arm, right leg. Left arm, left leg. Right arm, right leg. What about one arm going sideways, one arm back, one leg down? Doesn't really matter which arm goes back. One arm back, one arm sideways, one leg down. That's more tricky. See if you can get it really smooth as you come back up. Not very good on that side. One arm back, one arm sideways, one leg down. One arm back, one arm sideways, one leg down. And back up. One more of each side of those. One arm back, one arm sideways, one leg down. One arm back, one arm sideways, one leg down. Good, good. Okay, come back up. Keep the arms up. Fold one leg up. One arm back. Bring it back up. Other arm back. Back up. One arm to the side. And up. Other arm to the side. And up. Pop that leg down. Float the other leg up. So you've got your legs sort of up like it's sort of resting on a dining room chair. Hip at about a right angle, knee at a right angle. Right, let's go one arm back. Bring it up. Other one back. Bring it up. One arm to the side. And up. Other arm to the side. Very wobbly on this side. And up. Good. Pop the leg down. Float the other leg up. Both arms back. And up. Both arms sideways. That's almost easier than doing one out to the side and back. Pop that leg down. Float the other leg up. Both arms back. And come up. Both arms to the sides. And up. Lovely. Pop the leg down. Just roll sideways to come off the roll. Take it out from underneath you. Come back onto your back. Maybe Take the block out from underneath your head, pop a little thin something underneath if you need one. Bring one knee up, other one up, cross your ankles, hold the knees. Gentle, gentle knee rocking. So you're just rocking your knees towards your chest. So gentle knee rocking. Okay, keep the legs up, both hands on one knee. We're going to do a single leg stretch, press out through one foot. So toes up towards you, or you could point the toes, draw that leg back in, press out through the other foot. So going towards the roof, slightly easier on your back and your tummy, bringing that leg a little bit more parallel to the ground makes it tougher. Both hands on one knee, push out through the foot. You could tuck the chin in, curl your head and shoulders up. Same sort of thing. Single leg stretch. Could get both legs kind of moving together. Makes it a bit harder. Keep the tummy winched in. Great. Bring both knees up again. Cross the ankles. A little bit more gentle, gentle rocking. You're not trying to pull your knees to your chest or anything, you're just rocking. Great, okay, pop the legs down, knees bent, feet flat, a little bit of a hollow in your lower back. Pop your hands underneath your head. We're just going to do a little abdominal curl. So tuck in the chin, engage your pelvic floor, curl your head and shoulders up, look down over the top of the knees and release down. And again, tuck in the chin, think of sliding your ribs down your front. Hold there and release. You could add a leg, so as you curl your head and shoulders up, straighten out one leg and release down. Tuck in the chin, curl your head and shoulders up. Straighten the other leg and down. So a little chin nod, curl up. So your knees are staying level with each other. Elbows staying back and wide. Keeping that little bit of a hollow in your lower back. Maybe a couple more. Lovely. Okay. Rest your head down, just let the neck release. Really roll your head from one side to the other. And then pop over onto your tummy. This time, forehead on the mat, arms down beside you. So forehead on the mat, tuck the chin right in, that should get your nose out of the way. Legs together, palms facing the roof, we're going to do the dart. So reach your hands to your feet, open the shoulders. Clench your bottom, press your inner thighs together, press the heels together. Hold there. And release down. So reach your hands right down. Open the shoulders. Bottom, inner thighs, heels. You could just float your forehead an inch or so off the floor, but keep looking down at the mat. Hold there and release down. So it's a nice one, gets all those sort of anti-gravity muscles working. Hovering there and release down. Reach down, open the shoulders, bottom, inner thighs, heels. All those muscles right down through your back, back of the neck all working. And release. And again. I'll just go one more. hands on the mat, legs apart a little bit. Just gently press up on your hands. Now getting your back arching backwards and coming down. And again, pressing into your hands. So front of the pelvis staying down on the mat. And just one more of those. And then let's stretch things back the other way. Come up onto your hands and knees. Knees apart, about as wide as your mat. Big toes together. Bottom right back to your heels. Stretch your fingers right out in front, so it's quite a nice shoulder stretch. Curl your head down. Breathe into the back of the ribs. Lovely. And up onto hands and knees. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, head in line with the rest of your back. A little bit of a hollow through your lower back. We're going to do threading the needle, so just nice twisting movement. So back of one hand on the floor. Slide it underneath the other arm. So let your elbow bend. Take your ear right to the floor, so you're looking straight along the floor. You can see any bits and bobs on the floor. Hold there. Slide the arm back. Other side, back of your hand on the mat. Slide all the way through. Ear going down towards the floor. Right through, right through, right through. Breathe into the back of the shoulder. And come back. And going again. Back of your hand on the mat. Slide through. Ear to the floor, so let the elbow bend. It's a nice one for the shoulder. If you've got shoulder pain, this is quite a good one because it really gets that back of the shoulder area on a stretch. This time as you come back, keep your elbow bent and think of sort of drawing a bow with a bow and arrow, and you're taking the elbow up towards the ceiling. So you're getting a little bit of a twist the other way. Pop that hand back on the floor. Second hand, reach right through. Keep the bottom sticking up towards the ceiling. Right through, right through, right through. Breathe there. Draw the arm back. Elbow to the ceiling. Think of pulling that bow back. And come down. Other side. One more on each. Right through, right through, right through. And come back. Elbow to the ceiling. And down. One more on the other side. Reach right through. Bottom sticking up towards the ceiling. Good. Slide the arm back up towards the roof. Lovely. This time, keep your knees fairly close together. Take your bottom back to heels, unless your knees really don't like it. Bottom right back. Good. Okay. Back onto hands and knees. Press the floor away from you. Head out in line with the rest of your back. Just do turning your head left. And come back. Turn your head right. And back. Keep that feeling of really pushing the floor away from you with your hands. Turn your head left. Turn your head right. Tummy just gently drawing up away from the floor. So you're turning left. And back. Turning right. And back. And again, turning left. And back. And right. And back. Fantastic. Bottom back again. Arms out in front, head right down. Don't get cramped this time. Lovely. Okay, and curl back up. Turn back onto your back. Knees together. Arms out to the sides, still thinking about twisting. So just do a knee roll from side to side. So knees going one way, head the opposite way. You could turn your palm down on the hand you're looking at. Bring the knees back up. Knees going one way, head the opposite way, palm down on the hand you're looking at. So if you're generally quite stiff, you could keep your feet on the floor. If you want to make it a little bit tougher on your tummy, bring the legs up. So bring the legs up, flatten your back into the mat, fold one leg up, fold the other one up. So knees together, ankles together, hips at a right angle, knees at a right angle. So you just want to watch you're not letting the feet sort of dangle. So knees going one way, head the other. Really keep the back of that shoulder glued onto the floor. So it's often quite tempted to let the knees go too far. And also people that tend to let their knees drop away from their body. So keep that same distance from your knees to your chest as they go to the side. You could almost think of a sort of a hoop going from one hip to the other. You're keeping your knees on that hoop. Nice and smooth. Keep the feet up. Watch they're not starting to droop. Good, good. Back into the middle. Cross your ankles, hold the knees. Maybe this time just take the knees in a little bit of a circle going round. So you're just sort of rolling round on your back. And then circling round the other way. That's good. Grab your bit of elastic. We'll just give those hamstrings a nice stretch out before we finish. So slide one leg right down flat maybe, band underneath the other foot. Toes, leg up towards the roof, elbows tucked in beside you. Think about having that little bit of a hollow in your lower back. So knees straight, toes up. Remember, go easy with this one if you've got sciatic pain because it's also quite a nerve stretch position. So elbows tucked in, maybe turn the foot out a little bit. And come back in. Turn the foot in a bit, back in. If you've got an area that feels really tight, see if you can sort of direct your breath into that area. And then as you breathe out, see if you can think of letting go that area and just moving into the stretch a little bit more. Swap legs. So band underneath your foot, slide the leg you've just stretched right down flat. Toes up towards you, push right out through your heel. Could turn the foot out a little bit. Got your elbows on the ground, you're nice and open through the collarbones. Turn the foot in a bit. Take a breath as you exhale, ease into that a little bit further. Good. Okay. Pop that down, pop the band to one side, either turn onto your side, come up sitting or hold behind the thigh. Smoothly roll up if that's possible. Sit with your legs off to one side if you can. So some people are probably better sitting up on the brick. Sit nice and tall, legs off to one side. If you can't do that, sit with your legs in front. Just do a sideways bend. So take one arm, float it up towards the ceiling and over. And come down and go on the other side. So thumb up. You can lean on the one hand, up and over. Think of a nice sort of mermaid or something sitting on the rocks. And one more to the other side. Good, swap your legs to the other side because we probably all sat with our legs at the favourite side. So legs off to the side, see if you can get fairly straight. One arm right up and over. Nice stretch down through the side of your waist. And come back. And going on the other side. And back. And going on the first side. And back. And on to the other side. Lengthen and reach right through your fingers. Good. And come up into standing. So feet pointing to the front. Stand nice and tall. Lengthen right up through the spine. Slide your shoulders up to your ears and let them drop. Just watch you're not clenching anything. Again, slide the shoulders up and let them release. And one more, slide up and let go. There we are. Thanks so much for joining me. See you again very soon. Bye-bye.